My name is Elaine, and I am the H&PS Managing Director for our nonprofit practice. So, the morning of 9/11. I actually was in El Paso, Texas, and I was on the Stairmaster actually, watching Matt Lauer. And all of a sudden they break, and the planes start hit. My dad worked at the Pentagon, didn't know where my mom was because I was in Texas. Could not get a hold of my dad. He had been in the Pentagon, in one of the rings. The ring that got hit, but close enough in. And he took a back way out and walked back to his office and was just there by himself. But I remember finally flying home that Friday. And I walked up, and there's this hill that overlooks the Pentagon. I was sitting on the hill, and I was just thinking about my family. And I cried. There was nothing else I could do. I felt that I had nothing to give, totally helpless. And it was at that point that I realized I couldn't do this again. I had to do something, and so that's what really motivated me, that I wasn't gonna sit there the next time this came around, that I was gonna go learn something, do something, gain something, be in a position, be capable of providing help. Service is the rent we pay for living. It's a quote by Marion Wright Edelman. And I remember how important and impactful it is for me. After all of the disaster training I did, I had the chance to deploy down to Katrina. I show up at the EOC, and a lady calls me over. She's like, "I know you." And I said, "Yeah, hey, it's great to see you. I'm super excited. I'm gonna go out on the Irv and hand out food and water." She said, "No, you're not." She said, "I need help, and I know that you have the skill set to do different things." She goes, "I know that you're a disaster manager, and I know you work in consulting, and I need some serious help on these computers, connecting individuals, and working in the operations center." And it took me a lot to stop and think about it and realize she was right. And I was incredibly sad, but I was incredibly inspired by finally feeling like I could be helpful in a different way. And so I thought back to the hill about how I had decided I was going to be helpful this time around, and this was my chance. I spent the next week, 6 weeks, putting a warehouse together, getting tons of food. My client was agriculture at the time. We got like thousands and number 10 cans of food in to stock up our warehouse. We had hundreds of trucks going out each day. And it was awesome to be there in the morning when we dispatched them with all the lunches and dinners. Our next generation of women are really poised to take on the great challenges ahead of them. But they need a shot, they need a chance. They need someone to spend time with them and coach them, give them a tip, give them a chance. We need to connect in different ways than we have been and really empower the women and girls in our communities, whether it's through young professional programs or individuals you just meet. But it just takes a little chance sometimes to inspire someone to go on to greatness.